Yo, what's good, man? It's Don Julio, you already know, 845. Out here, I'm an upcoming artist from Rockland County, doing the Say Let's Do More exclusive interview.
Don Julio, what's going on, my G? We got you up here at the spot.
What's good, man?
Chilling. We just had you go crazy at the hospital. How you feel?
Feel good, It's good to be out here. I'm trying to just get my shit out here. It's been a minute since I put something on. My Instagram has just been, at standstill right now. So, I'm trying to just, make some moves.
How do you feel about the hotspot platform? You good? You can answer if you want to. these interviews are raw. We get it done here. So how do you feel about the hotspot? It's a new platform to the 845. We've never had an interview of an artist talking about the hotspot so far. So how do you feel about it?
Nah, honestly, I think it's a great opportunity, just to get your shit out there. If you have a dope song or whatever, and it's a quick little music video for you. It's dope. Fucks with it.
Dope. All right, so Don Julio, we're gonna ask you the infamous question we ask everybody here at the spot. Describe the Rockland County culture from your point of view. That could be the music, that can be the town, that can be however you see it. Describe the culture.
I mean, as of right now, I feel like the culture is just shifted towards that drill shit. like the rest of the world or whatever, the New York shit is just that drill shit right now. So everything is drill as far as how they put music out and as far as how they act. Niggas out here want to really be gangster. So that's what it's about. He's really trying to make this shit the hood.
Do you think the music scene turned up a little bit, or do you feel like it's still exactly where it's at?
Nah, it definitely turned up a little bit.
Yeah? Do you feel like SODM has a lot to do with that?
Had a little something to do with it, a little something.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Don Julio, where you're from, and how you got into rap.
I'm from Havy, Strawtown.
For people who don't know who Havy, Strawtown, what exactly is that?
It's in Rockland, it's
Haverstraw.
Haverstraw, you know what I'm saying? That's it. It's out here. It's where all the Spanish Dominicans be at, little DR.
So growing up around Spanish Dominicans, how did you go into rapping and not making reggaeton or whatever it could have been?
I've always been into rap, My first favorite artist, rapper was 50.
Why 50?
I don't know. I guess I just started I just thought he was fire. His music was dope. And fucking my brother used to just always have, he used to have the always have the G in the mixtapes. Facts. Then my next favorite rapper was M. So 50, then M, then Lil Wayne, then Cole, now Cole.
Cole, J. Cole?
Yeah.
All right, so what shifted you from 50 to J. Cole?
Well, I just feel after M died down, I just started fucking with Wayne, and then once he came out, I just started fucking with him. I think Cole's just, he's fire. His music is dope. When he first came out with his shit, the come up and the warm up, those shits was fire. That's how I started getting into. I started rapping when I was 15. Because I used to always freestyle for fun and shit. So people used to go, "Oh, you pretty nice at freestyle. Why don't you try to rap?" It's nah, I'm not a rapper.
So talk about your first experience in the studio making a song.
My first time in the studio, I think it's a while back, I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
What were you nervous about though? You don't feel like you had that raw what if experience?
Just being in the studio, I just never had that experience. I used to always write my shit. So I used to try to record it on my phone before. Now I be using BandLab and shit. That's one of the best things to. If you don't have a studio to go to BandLab. Fire.
And you get it done.
Get it done. It sounds pretty good. The song I sent you was on BandLab.
The thing we just did on the hotspot, we did it on BandLab.
On BandLab.
Shit, yo, so that's crazy. We've never had a song on a hotspot made on anything other than the studio that's right here too.
I mean, I went to the studio to do that other shit, but you said that was probably not gonna, you know.
Yeah, the sample.
Because it's Drake shit, right?
Yeah, we learned that some people come up here with samples, and we go crazy. They pay this money for the hotspot, and then it gets blocked. Yeah, and then so they're looking at me. I'm like, that's not my fault, man. You gotta handle that.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, let me just send you this real quick. Throw it in this out of stash. But now that song is gonna go on my tape.
Oh, so we got a tape coming out.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll get into that. So we already got into what influenced you to start making music. So how do you educate yourself to make better music, right? So what was the name of your first song you've ever made and put out?
I think it was a freestyle. I think it was. I'm trying to think. I think it was either a Drake. What song was it? No, I don't remember the first song I put out, but
it happens.
I would say probably like a Drake song, Drake sample song, fucking or it was Quiet Storm. Maybe that. Might have been Quiet Storm freestyle.
Okay, so how'd you go from the Quiet Storm freestyle to what you're putting out now? How did you educate yourself to get better?
Listening to different shit, you know? You gotta always...
Listening to your different shit, or...
Other people. I mean, I used to listen to myself too, but you have to listen to other, you know, artists to get different ideas and, you know... Because at the end of the day, like, everybody's gonna get ideas from somebody. Nobody just comes up with shit and just, you know, doesn't get influenced by other people. So... At the end of the day, that's why I did it.
So now let's talk about your creative process, right? When you walk in the studio, what do? Some people walk in the studio, they roll a blunt. Somebody might go in there, drink some alcohol. I know one of my boys, he comes in this very studio right here. I have no idea why, but every time he's about to make a song, he sits in the corner right here by the door, away from everybody, all paranoid. So what is Don Julio's creative process like?
I mean, well...
Oh, he rolled the big doobies.
I'm already, like, since I used BandLab and shit...
You can smoke in an interview too, and there's no problem.
Since I used BandLab for so long, I already have my songs done, basically. Like...
Oh, word.
So, I could just go in and say it. So it's not gonna be long.
So before you even get on BandLab, like, are you the artist that's gonna write at night and then probably record it in the morning?
It depends. I just do it whenever. That's why I love BandLab.
Whenever you feel
whenever I feel like it. I could be fucking at work as long as I'm in a car and it's quiet. I could do it.
And so what kind of microphone do you use when it comes to BandLab?
I use my iPod headphones.
AirPods?
No, AirPods won't work. You have
to really?
Use the connected, because when you use Bluetooth headphones, it has like a...
It's a lag.
Yeah,
yup, so that's what happens when you Bluetooth and record.
The wired shits. But yeah, you use the wired shits, and it has... BandLab is official, because you can edit your shit. It has mad different sounds.
Presets and auto-tune and stuff like that.
Yep.
So is it one of those processes where on BandLab, before you record, you gotta find the key to your song and everything? Or it automatically finds it and stuff like that?
I usually just find a beat, whatever, when I hear the beat,
yeah.
And I listen to it, and whatever comes to me, I just say it.
Okay. So artists...
I don't even be writing it down anymore, I just say it into the mic, like, but I need to start writing my shit down still, because I need to put the lyrics with the...
Well, see, I can see why you don't write it down, because you have that free creative access.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, you're basically writing while recording. You know what I mean? You just have the ability to do it on your time.
Exactly.
Some people have to go into a studio with their song written because they only got enough for an hour, maybe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They don't have time to break a song down real quick. So I can see that. What's one thing you wish you knew when you first started making music? So what's one thing you wish you knew when you made that Quiet Storm freestyle compared to now?
I wish that I just would have just been more consistent. Like, I just wish that I knew that I had to do that. Like, for me, cause sometimes niggas just be blowing up mad quick and shit. You put one shit out. For me, it's a grind you really gotta do. Like, so I just wish I started doing it earlier. Like when I was in high school and shit, I actually started putting shit out. Took it more serious, but now I'm, older now, 26 for me, but fuck it, I'm wiser now. I know like different like shit that I need to do now. So you know, it'll come.
So what do you feel like is different about your music?
Now, before when I used to rap, I used to like my favorite rappers used to be like Eminem and shit like that. So I used to try and rap fast a little bit sometimes and just say my verse straight through, like sometimes without even breathing or taking a breath. So it's like now I just learned to just, you know, take breaths, like stop, pause, and add swag to it. Before I just used to just focus on just bars, you know, and just say fire shit. Like, but now I just add like, you know, a little swag to it, pause, hop, like add like a little laugh here and there, add a little ad lib, you know. So
Dope. All right, so was it always music with you, or did you ever have other dreams? You know, everybody that came up on this freaking interview stuff wanted to be a goddamn basketball player and go to the NBA. So what was your career path before this music shit?
I wanted to be a basketball player too.
Did I say I've been doing this for a long time, bro?
Of course.
Everybody want to be a fucking basketball player, bro.
Of course, man.
What is it about rappers? What is it? What is it about?
It's just that we, for me,
You go from hoopers to rappers and shooters. Like, what is it about basketball?
You just always play basketball because music and basketball is just always connected. Like when you play ball,
You got the music at the
bumping,
games.
that shit just hype you up. Like
That's every sport, though. You know what I'm saying? You need music.
You can say the same thing about football or any other sport except golf.
What are you listening to before you go to a golf match? Has to be like Adele.
Or some shit.
Or like, it has to be. It can only be Adele. It can only be Adele. I don't know why I feel like that. But yeah, so NBA dreams. When did you realize you were, I asked everybody this too, don't worry, I'm not trolling you. When did you realize you were not going to the NBA?
I mean, it's not that I ever thought I was gonna go to the A.
But when were you like, you know what?
Like I just felt like
It's time to rap.
I never really thought I was gonna go to the A. I just thought that I was.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, like, you know.
Like we could try.
I could try. You know,
Right.
I like balling. You know?
Right.
I'm not whack. Just put it like that.
So Don Julio got victims out there?
I'm alright, you know.
Okay.
You know, niggas know what's up.
Okay.
Niggas know out here.
Okay.
But I always used to freestyle though and rap all the time. But when people
So you were like the player on the basketball team who would spit bars for the whole team on the bus on the way to the game. No, not on the way to the game. After the W.
game,
Yeah.
we'll just be outside waiting for rides and shit.
Here goes Don Julio with the raps.
Nah, facts. But once I actually started like recording shit, not recording but writing and showing people my raps, niggas was telling me like, yo, we gotta keep going. Right. So that's when I was like, yeah, I gotta probably do this. I gotta take this shit more serious. So just from everybody telling me, literally everybody I used to show my music to, yo, that shit fire. Yo, you gotta put this shit out. You gotta go to the studio. Then BandLab came, so that shit just BandLab literally just saved like me mad bread. Like that shit is free.
I was gonna ask, like, how much does it cost you to fucking run it? That's amazing. Fuck around. I don't think people understand the benefit.
It's like a social media. You can communicate with people and all that, create friends and all that. Collab.
Oh, somebody has a brain on their shoulders.
You can collab with people, get beats off there, everything. It's fire.
So it's like your Instagram, Pro Tools, Facebook,
Yeah.
Logic.
That ass.
Really?
I put him on.
And that's what it's coming. That's what music is turning into. Apps.
Yep.
Your phone. Like Kanye West will tell you, like, the best microphone is the motherfucking iPhone. He recorded the majority of his album with the iPhone microphone. They got his raw lyrics, raw audio from there, and they put them shits behind beats and shit like that. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? The internet is a motherfucking crazy place, but I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that.
People be shooting videos on the iPhone.
I strongly believe that. So let's talk real briefly about how important it is understanding the music business and marketing. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I feel like with BandLab, that's you doing what works for you. A lot of artists, Like they see a drill rapper and now they're a shooter and now they're trying to live this life that they don't live and now they end up in jail and their career is over. You know what I'm saying? So how do you go about your business and your marketing?
Well, I'm still working on that right now as far as,
It's all right.
trying to get established, and I have I'm not really good at marketing, honestly.
Really?
That shit is, it's a lot. It's a lot you gotta do. You gotta, always just push it out all the time, and doing that for me is just hard. Just always posting and having to create mad content every day.
What do you feel like is in your way?
Well, right now I just be working a lot, so when I get out of work, I be just tired as fuck. So probably my job.
Yo, so they say a lot of the times that a job can kill your creative drive. You know what I'm saying? You clock out of work, 9 times out of 10, you probably just want to light a blunt and go eat some food and go to bed. So you working hard all day.
Bro, shit is crazy.
You can only imagine roofing in 95 degrees.
Bro, in the summertime.
Trust me, I work outside too. You're not roofing in 95 degrees and then having to go.
I'm thankful that I'm
and you're on the roof, there's no shade.
No, that's a fact. I'm thankful that I'm
You're not ducking no tree.
That's a fact. That's why I'm glad that I'm I'll be on the ground most of the time.
Okay.
Because it's that shit is crazy. Nah, even just being out there. Cause what I do, I give them shit. And sometimes when I'm the ground's clean up, cause we have to rip the roof and shit and then clean it up. And then when it's done, I give them the shingles or whatever. And then when everything's clean up, I help them. So doing that mad shit all day.
And then have to clock out and still have the creative mind to make a song. Exactly. You ain't worry about that.
Yeah, sometimes I be having writer's block for mad long.
See, a lot of times artists gotta understand they gotta make a decision. Do I want to be a roofer or do I want to be a rapper?
But I need the roofing job too.
No, I'm yeah.
So it's just I just gotta
gotta find that balance.
Yeah.
Your most recent drop. What's the last song you dropped? Talk about why you decided to put it out and what the song is about.
The last song I dropped was Aggravated Raps. It's a song that my brother produced.
Shout out Hover Beats in the building.
Who's your brother?
Yeah, Beats. For me, it's a dope song. I was gonna put it up. I might put that on my tape too, deciding because I want to shoot a video for it. But I need to promote it more. That's what I need to. I'm trying to get back on my shit. So it's a work in progress. I gotta,
Listen, a lot of times
that's why I'm starting with this.
Right, and you're at the right spot. SLDMTV is a brand for artists who want to get their shit started. Yeah, we have a lot of opportunities to work with established artists, but we want to work with people who are looking to get this shit started because we want to be able to have a catalog of artists to look back on. You see this guy, that girl, this guy, that girl, this guy, that girl, this guy, that girl. Yeah, well, we been here. You know what I'm saying? So, you definitely, I can see you're making the right moves. You got yourself an SLDMTV interview. You got yourself an SLDM hotspot. You want to get people to notice what you're doing. You definitely need to get yourself a hotspot. You want to get people to know who you are. You definitely need to get yourself an interview. So I think your marketing really is pretty fire. It's all about when you decided to start. Sounds like it's now.
That's a fact.
All right. Okay. So
I'm out here, man.
Let's talk about your project that you're looking to put out. Let's get into a little bit of that.
2 projects that I'm trying to put out.
This year? Or just in general, Don Julio right now is working on 2 projects?
I'm working on 2 projects.
Nothing coming out this year?
Nah, I'm gonna drop something.
All right.
I'm supposed to drop it 10 years ago.
You're right, but I've been creating more songs, so it's just and it's just with the whole band lab situation, right? I just feel like some songs could sound better. So sometimes I feel all right, maybe I need to go to the studio. So that's why I haven't, but I'm gonna go to the studio for certain songs. Not every song is gonna, go to the studio for, but because some of them sound good.
Right.
So the ones that I need that have like that's missing something, I would just go to the studio, knock it down, and then that's it. So, but my 2 tapes I'm trying to drop. One's called Lyrical Nonsense, and the other one's called Numb to the Nonsense. So the Lyrical Nonsense one is just gonna be basically just me just talking my shit, really, you know, just letting niggas know that I'm out here, I'm ready, you feel me? Niggas need to know who Don Julio is. So that's just gonna just be the tape that's just gonna establish like, alright, oh, this nigga's actually alright, he's nice. He's, for me, I think I'm one of the nicest niggas out here, for me.
Talk your
Say that
fucking shit.
humbly say.
Talk all rooms. Say what you got. Tell them what you gotta tell them.
Niggas don't know. They know, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
they
know, now they gonna find out.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Niggas know that I can rap, but they don't know like the level of how nice I am. Like,
alright.
I'm versatile with shit. Like, I have shit that, you feel me?
So you're saying you're the best artist out here?
One of the best. I'm not gonna say the best.
Okay.
One of the best.
I mean, I wouldn't take away. I wouldn't take away the BA.
I wouldn't take away other people's talents.
I wouldn't take away from you.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
The reason why I say I'm one of the best because there's other people that make fire shit too. You know,
100%.
other niggas that do shit that I can't do, like sing.
So who are some artists out in the town that Don Julio is rocking with?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna shout out my son Headless Heck. You know, my son got bars. He's one of the reasons why I even started rapping.
Okay.
Because he's one of the guys that was, well, he was basically telling me like, yo, you should write some shit, like, because one day we was spitting, just freestyling, and everybody was writing, and I wasn't, I was just chilling, and then he was just like, yo, why don't you write some shit, bro, like, you could rap, like, I'm like, alright, fuck it, wrote some shit. He was like, yo, that shit is actually fire, bro, you should keep writing. So then, ever since then, I just started writing. So, yeah, shout out my son Hellis Hag. For me, shout out Hova Beats, you know what I'm saying? I'll give out shout out to my son Fly High Drew. He's
a star.
He's dope. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? My son Cool Yacht. Shout out my son Cool, you know. You know what I'm saying?
That's it?
Nah, Full Clips.
Okay.
You feel me? Vanjie, facts. Vanjie got some fire too. There's a lot of niggas out here. Who else? Fucking Richie, my son Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Fucking whoever else. Oh, my son Uncle Bandana too. You know the
Uncle.
Shouts to Blaquito.
Blaquito too. Facts. Word. You got some good shit. You got some fire.
We need that Don Julio Blaquito collab. I can see that.
Well, that would be dope. We've been talking about that for
I can see that.
Too. My son Kane too.
Oh yeah, Kane Honcho.
I was supposed to, we gotta do match, who else? Fucking.
Kane pressed me the other day. He said, you gonna follow me back. I'm like, come on, but don't do that.
Pro Dillinger too.
Oh, Pro really a star too.
Pro out there.
Pro a star too.
My son Pro got bars.
All right, so you definitely, Don Julio's definitely locked in with Haverstraw. I can see that. And then a little bit of the Val. All right. So what could we see from Don Julio in the next 5 years before we get out of here?
See a lot. You're gonna see a lot of changes. You're gonna see a lot more. You're gonna see a lot of Don Julio. Trust and believe. I'm not gonna say much, but you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see for yourself. So we're gonna get a quick shout out to, you know, all the people that's been supporting me since day one, you know, all the love, you know, I've been getting from everybody that been supporting me from when I first started dropping shit. Love y'all, you know, feel me? And you know, this is you can follow me on Instagram at Don Julio 845, for me, Spotify, Don Julio 845, on TikTok at it's the Down from the 8. For me, YouTube, 845, Don Julio 845, for me, same shit. We out here.